Hi, this is Sherry Veronica, and the article that came out today in the Nation News about illegal water installations all over Barbados, hookups all over Barbados, that is something that Patricia Benedict has been talking to me about. And although it's hard to roll things around in your brain about what she's saying, then you see from another angle or another publication, they're saying the same thing that she is saying. So I have her in the studio, and I sent it to her. What I saw in the Nation News today, I sent it to her. I did a blog about it. So here she is, and she's going to give her 2 cents. Patricia,
Hi, Miss Veronica. Thanks very much.
you're welcome.
I commented and said that was going on for 10 years, but it has been going on in the St. Secrets area for more than 80s, 90, more than a decade, because that incident was with another place, gated community.
Oh, okay.
This has been going on for decades.
Okay.
Before I blame, and I will continue saying so. I blame, and I don't know who, because don't forget Mr. Home Affairs Minister with Abraham.
He hasn't always been there.
He was in charge of the Barbados.
Oh.
No, he was Minister of, what do you call it? He was part of that ministry pertaining to the water.
Yeah, but the BLP has not been in power for decades. They're just in power.
Yeah, I know, but other people have.
Right.
But I'm just telling you of who I know.
Right.
For a fact.
I see.
Is responsible for that going on there.
Okay.
And then he used, so if, what I'm saying, what I said in the video I sent you, if those people are being caught, and those people that got caught, arrested today, he should be arrested.
Mm-hmm.
Keith Holliday should be arrested, who is the general manager of Barbados Water Authority, and the African man, Miss Mansweather, and I think allegedly he's 80-something years old. And for the life of me, I don't know still why he's a consultant.
They don't go home. They just do not, for some reason, they do not like to retire. They get their retirement money and then they make more and more and more. And
no, that should not be. That should not be. That should not be happening.
But it does.
There are other young people.
It does happen
because he is from old school. So there are young people that could could do what he's doing. Now, with Miss Keith Holliday, the general manager, last year, like I did an interview with you, I brought a letter when I told you that Mr. Joseph Jordan had given me power of attorney and the illegal pipe means pipes in the power was able to have placed it by the Barbados Water Authority. Now, you would have thought when I brought the letter to Mr. Holiday's secretary, Keith Holiday's secretary, he was aware of the letter. It was a letter I brought, and the thing with the condo number 8 with the U.S. Embassy would be very interested in, with the bank account, the U.S. account where the water, the Americans who live in the States or whoever they were, I can't remember the name right offhand, were paying for water from the bank account through the banks, from the bank, U.S. bank. And they knew, all of them knew it was wrong. So instead of Mr. Holliday, when I brought the stuff to him, he did something about it. Shut down shop for powers, He didn't. He said allow her to do it. And then about 3 days after, I think that was a Thursday, Sunday, I think he was down onto brass tacks to defend himself, saying that he never denied people water. Instead of fixing the problem, he went to make himself look good on a radio station. But Pavasino, like I told you, Pavasino have broken all Jordan pipes. She's broken all the pipes, Miss Veronica, that people get water, at least water from. So I saw the comment section and talking nonsense. They're talking nonsense. They know what's going on. They know what she did. And I have so much videos I will start sharing about the water. And so many videos I shared with Mr. Williams, who would have shared with the people that were investigating. There was so many Barbados Water Authority workers involved.
But it's island wide, you see. So that's what makes it so bad. You know, you think it's just like one or two places, but island wide, all over the island, they have bad seas at the Barbados Water Authority installing water and whatever else, and people are not connected to meters, you know, and
did you hear what it says, that they knew what to do? In one point, they knew what to do because it wasn't connected. It wasn't the meter could not have been read, right, something like that.
Right.
Because they knew what was going on. I blame Mr. Roy Holiday. He knew what was going on in Santa Cruz. And like I said in the video, when that thing made front page news of the nation, when they removed Joseph Jordan main for all the water in his condos, instructed by this woman, Pavasino.
Okay.
Can you imagine a Canadian woman coming here and having those people, and they know. You know that they know. I was in a meeting with Miss Haynes. In 2000, with me and Mr. Jordan were in a meeting with those people, with a manager, bringing her documents and stuff. All those things they should have kept. No, they didn't keep it. They must have ripped it up. And then she had, when I showed you the videos, she had padlocks on the meters. And I told you all that what the woman said to me at the Barbados Water Authority, that should never been allowed. And she's been doing it for years, with no consequences. But I hope now they pick her up though. If they could pick up those people that they arrested today, they have to pick her up. They have to charge her.
Okay. We shall see.
They have to charge her. You cannot. They have to charge her for that. Because what it has done, they have to charge her, Sunset Crest Property Owners Inc. They have to also charge Mr. Holiday, Roy Holiday, Home Affairs Minister Wilfred Abraham, and the African man.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. And
no. Keep those. You gotta stop saying that it will not happen, because then something is wrong with the government. I told
you. Is there any doubt about that? Okay.
There's no conflict of interest, but due to the fact that other stuff they're investigating too, especially when it comes to Home Affairs Minister with Abraham, investigations takes time. But like I'm saying, if you hold those two people, that was in the newspaper, she probably not going to get arrested, because Mr. Williams, retired Commissioner of Police, or Mr. Ora Williams, the government, and them has enough evidence against Tina Lambro Pavasino to have a charge for those illegal stuff. And what people don't understand, you remember the reservoir, they say that's low?
Uh-huh.
That's one of the reasons to Miss Veronica, not only the dry season. Could you imagine you have people dipping into a reservoir where they had no right to dip into because they have Lake Barbados? A lot of the workers, they're allowed to put those things up for the people, or for people.
Mm.
And I was speaking about Pavasino on them and the water there. And then when you check it, she break one condo to one of the main pipes, and she broke it and have number 11, 10, 9, 8, and 5, so that it would deprive us from getting water. She probably illegal pipes to deprive the Jordan's tenants of getting water, Miss Veronica, because it's supposed to be one of those meters to the 4 condos. So Jordan was paying for all the water. So he's paying for it twice. And like I said the last time, who's benefiting from that? Not the government. And then what happens too is that Jordan bills gets higher. I will provide water bills. I used to pay the water for number 13 Flamboyant Avenue. I forgot to mention number 13 Flamboyant Avenue too. Amanda Peggy Smith, a British national. I used to have to pay for the water. I used to pay Miss Veronica $20-something for the water. And when they when they added, the Barbados Water Authority added the land thing, the sewage, and all those garbage and all that, I see I'm not paying that. I only rent in a space of a condo. I am not paying that. So when all those water bills there, and mind you, let me tell you something, and I will open your eyes. Amanda Peggy Smith had a bill, Miss Veronica, for 3-something. I had a bill for 3-something. You know, it magically disappeared. It wasn't paid for.
Mm-hmm.
When it took back the condo, it magically disappeared. The Barbados Water Authority did something. I don't know what they did on the computer. She didn't pay for that bill. They make it disappear. They make that amount disappear.
Okay.
Believe it or not, I have the documents with me on my water bills because I used to pay for it.
Okay, so bring it home.
All that needs to be investigated too.
Mm-hmm. So what happened today in St. Philip? They need to actually come down. I kind of said that today. Yeah, they need to come down. Well, they kind of said it's island wide, so it's just a matter of them.
No. They not come down. They know about it.
Right.
I told you it's just a matter of time. Like I showed you on the video.
Right.
Send the video for you.
Right.
They look like they shutting shop now.
Who's they?
They're now shutting shop.
Who's
Papavasino.
Oh.
It looks so. So we're gonna see if the winter season, if those same condos that they were speaking about in the newspaper was part of the stuff, illegal stuff, if it's gonna be opening during the winter season. We just have to wait and see if they're gonna be opening up the winter season.
Okay. If the condos are going to be occupied, is that what you're saying? If the condos are going
the water, because they close up shop.
What do you mean close up shop?
What I mean to say is that if I see the video I showed you where they put up everything. They put up everything from number 11. Now number 9 and number 8. Number 8 has been shut down for a while because of that US Embassy thing. That has been shut down for a while. So number 9 and the 10. The number 9 is the illegal. They put the illegal. That's where all the illegal thing is for the cameras. So you will have to wait and see if, because the winter, they're money hungry people. You'll have to wait and see if they open up those things up for the winter. Now, if they open up, if the government have allowed them, I will inform them. If they allowed to do that, somebody needs to get arrested. In fact, they need to get arrested anyway. But if the holiday still allows them to have number 5, 8, 11, 9, 10, and even some condos behind next to medical center open. Something is wrong there.
What do you mean
something is wrong?
Do you mean occupied?
Open for the winter season.
You mean occupied? You mean occupied?
Occupied for the winter season.
Okay.
So we have to wait and see on that.
Okay.
So what has been happening? Somebody has been benefiting, and I have sent you a lot of videos that you have not shared yet with what the Barbados Water Authority or Barbados was doing with the water.
Oh, okay.
And there were countless more. No, I sent it to you already.
Okay.
There were countless more where she just, she had the Barbados workers just doing nonsense for her.
Okay.
So.
Okay, bring it home.
But the Home Affairs Minister Wilfred Abraham has to be charged because he was part of that illegal thing going on near the water. Mr. Keith Holiday, the general manager, should get charged.
The general manager of the Barbados Water Authority?
Yes,
okay.
Mr. Keith Holiday, yes. Okay. And the African man, I think he's allegedly a consultant. almost 80 something years old.
Of the Barbados Water Authority. Okay.
Yes, Barbados Water Authority.
Okay.
Because you cannot charge some of the workers, and when the main people and they got to investigate. That might have been organized thing too, you know.
You remember when you remember when the DLP got out of government and Mayor Motley was saying that there were a lot of irregularities and a lot of money that was missing, and after investigations some of the politicians were going to be charged and no one got charged. Do you remember that?
Okay. I remember that.
Okay.
I remember that. But they have to start doing it now, though. Because all eyes on them. Now, one more thing I will say. You remember where people were saying that she is candidate for the the top post in, was it a UN job or something?
Mia Motley. Yeah.
Yes. She has to. It's Miss Motley. I have a strong feeling she will not. If she may not. I have a strong feeling, my personal opinion, that she has to deal with those things first, because there's nobody else in Barbados. If she can't
deal with those things. What we mean those things?
Meaning the amount of stuff that's going on, illegal stuff that's going on in Barbados.
Okay.
And in the middle of investigations. If she decides to run or whatever for the post to the UN and leave, she can't leave anybody else.
But that's 2027. That's not now. That's 4 years. That's 2027. That's 2023. That's 4 years from now that she'll be for that.
That's right.
So she could probably.
I mean, right, but she, yeah. I mean, things as they have to start rounding up people.
Right.
One is Tina Pavasino. Have to do something about her.
Okay.
She's gone too far. Yes.
Okay. So
and has cost the government a lot of money.
Okay.
That's it, Miss Veronica.
Okay. All right. Thank you for coming in. This is Sherry Veronica, Naked Departure Radio.